welcome back to Cooking with Gloria. Today I want to share with you a very delicious and amazing recipe, a basic recipe for your baking.
It's a non-stick baking cream.
Especially for those cakes, for those cupcakes, you name things first. My apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. My ingredients: I have vegetable oil, all-purpose flour, unsalted butter, one brush, one container. This is everything we need to make this cream to put on your baking dishes, so when you bake, you get that bread out completely safe. It's not sticking anywhere, and there's no need to go and buy baking spray or put butter in your baking dish and then all-purpose flour. There's no need. This is everything you need. So let's get started.
I'm going to start with the room temperature butter. Remember, I always use unsalted butter so that I have the control of how much salt my family is intaking. So the butter is at room temperature. It's been out of the refrigerator for about 2 hours. It's nice and creamy. Now I added the vegetable oil. I'm going to whisk it really good until it's nice and creamy and there is no lumps at all. Once this is done, now I am ready to start incorporating the all-purpose flour, and I'm going to sift it so that there is no lumps at all. The amount of the ingredients you will find in the description box. Make sure that you sift all the flour in here so that there are no lumps and it becomes nice and creamy once everything is incorporated. Look at this. There's little lumps on the bottom, and you could destroy them with your finger or you could just toss them away. Look at this. That's exactly what you don't want, those little balls of the all-purpose flour. And now I'm just gonna whisk for about a couple minutes, maybe 2 to 3 minutes, until there are no lumps at all. I'm doing everything by hand so that it makes it easier for you. Once everything is nice and incorporated, let me show you how this looks. There is no lumps at all. It's nice and creamy. Nice, and everything has incorporated perfectly. And now I am ready to show you very close so that you see that there is no lumps at all. That's why you gotta incorporate it for about 2 to 3 minutes. It depends on every person, but this is your workout. You need to cream this very good because once it's done, it's done. After this, you're gonna put it in a container, and you could save it in the refrigerator for 6 to 8 months and it will be okay. And now I have my jar here, and I am going to add everything in here, making sure that, of course, I don't make a mess. But you know something? There is no need anymore to, when you bake, go through the hassle where you have to add butter or Crisco and then add the all-purpose flour. There is no need at all. Now you could just add this inside and then that's it. No mess. You just get your little brush, you brush the inside of your molds, your baking bowls, the bowls that you use for your baking. It could be for cupcakes, it could be for muffins, it could be for cakes. It's so easy to make. Now this is ready, and let me show you something. I am going to use recycled tuna cans. Of course, if you don't want to use recycled tuna cans, that's okay. You could buy the same cans, the same measurements in Amazon. But here I want to show you that I'm using these recycled tuna cans to make delicious cupcakes or muffins. Look, this is the one I bought at Amazon. Okay, so if you don't want to recycle, that's okay. You could buy them. But if you don't want to buy them and you want to save a little money, well then let's recycle the tuna cans. And now I am ready to add it on the bottom, making sure that I cover the sides and the bottom very good. Once this is done, you add your batter. Remember how to disinfect your tuna cans. You wash them with soapy water and then you put water to boil. To that water, you're going to add 1 tablespoon of vinegar, any kind of vinegar, and then you put your tuna cans in there. The smell is going to go away completely, and now you're ready to bake in them. And like I said, if you don't want to use the recycle cans, that's okay. Buy cans, the same measurements, everything you could find at Amazon, the same measurements. Look at this. Now I'm ready to bake it. And now let me show you how easy it is to take it out of the baking dish. Look at this. It cooks perfectly. And let me show you that nothing sticks inside. Nothing at all. And let me show you how these cupcakes come out. They come out so soft, so tender, so moist that you gotta make them to believe them. Look at this. Look how soft they are from the inside. They come out perfect every time, and I know that you guys are going to love it once you make it. And if you use a recycled tuna can, well, you're gonna love this recipe. I am ready for the presentation. I'll see you in a little bit.
My friends, I am completely done with this delicious and amazing cream for your mold. When you make those delicious baking, when you're baking and you have to, instead of going and buying baking spray or buttering your molds and adding the all-purpose flour,
Homemade non-stick baking cream.
muffins or your breads are gonna come out easily from the baking dish. Just make this at home. It's going to last about 6 months, and you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about adding the butter on your molds, adding the all-purpose flour, removing it, making sure that everything is covered. Well, no, not no more. With this one, you just add it inside this delicious cream inside, and the muffins come out perfect. They do not stick. They do not stay all the way on the bottom. They come out amazing. I hope you guys give it a try. It's winter. We need to be baking, making those delicious cupcakes, cakes, you name it.
Let's make this amazing non-stick cream.
Let's have it ready. It's going to last about 6 months in your refrigerator. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe. Leave me a thumbs up. Share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell. And if you did, leave it activated so every time I make a delicious recipe like I did today, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being part of my family. Like, subscribe, and share. See you soon. Bye-bye.